every intention of staying here where I am now. It's, what is it called? Mount Vernon. There's a Planet Fitness there. And I just went to North Cascades, the park, and I did some walking and I need a shower. And so my whole intention was, I'm too tired to take a shower tonight. I'm sorry. I'm going to bed sweaty. Deal with it. Love me anyways. But I intended to come here, stay the night, and then shower, and then go into Anacortes tomorrow. Then I got here and it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's too hot. Anacortes is 20 minutes away. Anacortes is 20 minutes away. I'm gonna have to, there's a Planet Fitness in Oak Harbor. We'll go to that one. So we are getting ready to cross the bridge to Fidalgo Island. And we're gonna go and we're gonna stay in the same spot. And hopefully it's still there. The spot that is like perfect for van lifers. I think even like RVers can probably stay here. Anyways, okay, let's go. Oh my God, you guys, the weather, the temperature in Anacortes right now, 59 degrees. 59 degrees. I am not going to sweat while I'm sleeping tonight. There will be no sweating in the sheets, you guys. Okay, I'm going to bed a little sweaty. I already admitted to that, but there won't be any extra sweat. Okay, it's getting gross now, sorry. The point is, we are now on Fidalgo Island. And would you look at that in the distance? I remember you. Hello. Oh, hello. I didn't know I was going to come back so soon, but how could I stay away? Look at this. Oh, there's the boats and everything. This is starting to feel familiar. And I'm just hoping that nothing has changed. There is this part of me that is dreading pulling up to the street that I did a lot of my parking the last time I was here. And there now suddenly being signs saying, you know, some shit about not parking. Because, you know, we are. Like, van life is a dying lifestyle, I feel like. I mean, I don't think I'm the only one that feels that way. There's lots of van lifers putting out videos right now about that. Like, that, you know, they're selling off parts of public land and they're putting up them don't park here signs everywhere. And, like, you know, we're being more and more known in the world and more, you know, not necessarily liked by everybody. So I do feel like there's, you know, probably a fairly good chance that there's going to be a sign here now. Anyway, we're going to go see if there's signs, or if we still have at least one more summer where we can stay here without anybody getting angry with us and without sweating when we're sleeping and looking at beautiful things and talking to seagulls. And yeah, we're almost there. I think right in there somewhere is that's the place that I spend a lot of my days, because there's a great little like marina thingy where you can park, and it's perfect. And so I'll be spending time there. Okay, and then that's where I'll be grocery shopping. That's my grocery store, guys. This is my neighborhood. Just, you know, showing you around my neighborhood. That's my Safeway. And then there's a McDonald's up here somewhere. Or did we already pass it? I don't think we passed it yet. But that's like how I know to start looking for the apartment complex that I park in front of. Now, you could probably just park anywhere here. Like, any of this stuff would work, I'm sure. You know, parking trailers, and there are some restrictions for how long. Here it is, guys. Hold on. What does it say? No trailer parking. I don't have a trailer. I'm not gonna be able to stay here. Hold on, let me let this person go. There's not a place big enough for me here. Let me just let these guys go around. But that's okay, because there's parking all up and down here. And I am not seeing signs that tell me I'm a bad girl for even wanting to park here. And look, there's an RV. That was there. I don't know if it's that one or whatever, but there was one that was just here constantly. before. I think this is our avenue. Anyways, we gonna find a place. It gonna be okay because there's no signs, and I am not gonna hold the camera the whole time I'm looking for something, but I will let you know when I found something. Okay, so we're just on some little side street, and we are not the only people with this idea. And it's in the shade, and there's the marina or harbor. What's the difference? Anyways, I'm too tired to really accept this hat. I'm here. You know, I haven't really I'm still not feeling it yet, but I'm too tired to. It's all right because it is like 50 something degrees. It feels amazing. It feels more like it's 60 something degrees. That's still good. That is so good. It was 80 something degrees in Mount Vernon, and I drove 20 minutes, and now I'm gonna be so comfortable all night long. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being a little over the top, but you know, it's kind of a big deal. anyways, we'll start exploring tomorrow, but for tonight, we made it. Really? Sorry, ma'am. That's rough. I was not expecting a concert tonight. It was very sweet of them to put it on for me. No, I woke up today and just decided to do nothing. You know how it is when you come off a big trip and you've sort of like your adrenaline crashes. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to my marina in my new neighborhood, and I'm just going to chill for the day. This is the marina that I spent a lot of time in last summer. And then I decided to take a nap, because naps are like one of life's great luxuries, in my personal opinion. But I couldn't take one in Maine. It was just too damn hot. I could never take one in Maine. But here, it was like 59, 60 degrees, and I had a very lovely nap. And then I woke up to a concert. Apparently the parking lot filled up while I was sleeping. I had no idea. I got a great spot though. Anyway, that's really, really fun. I can't believe it. I can't remember the last time, if ever, that I've been to a sunset, or no, sorry, not sunset. Although I guess it is going to be sunset pretty soon, but I meant beach, like a beach concert. I don't know if I've ever done that, so very cool. I'll go back in a little bit, but I needed to sit down. I got rid of my chair for some reason. Well, not for some reason. It was too big. It was too big and gangly, and I just didn't have a place for it, so I need to get myself like a folding chair, something smaller. Anyways, that was fun. What a cool thing. I'll go back. I'll probably go back. We'll see. I don't know. I'm tired. It was cool for a minute, though. I am wearing sweatpants, and it feels amazing. My toes are a little bit chilly. And look at this view that I'm doing. I'm doing the view while I'm doing solar. I'm on day 3 here. I have not been doing much of anything. I really did just chill. And in fact, today I'm still chilling. I'm just not doing nothing except solar. I'll do something tomorrow, probably. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, I'm feeling really good right now. Really, really, really good. Anybody know what these flowers right here are? I love them. I love Anacortes. Oh my gosh. And the nights are so pleasant. It's just such a nice thing to sleep in the cool, cool weather. Sometimes I even pop this little back window open and just let the cool breeze, because I'll like sleep like this with my arm like this and my hand out the window so that the breeze can be on my fingertips. The Washington. Wait, is this the Puget Sound that we're on now? I don't think so. I think what I'm looking at is something other than the Puget Sound. Anyways, it's caressing my fingers while I sleep sometimes at night. Because here I feel safe enough to leave that little back door open, that little back window open sometimes. Anyways, loving Anacortes. Very excited to be here. We're going to go to the library today. And I'll also love the Anacortes Library. This is just really the most fabulous place for van life. Hello, Anacortes Public Library. How I have missed you. This is definitely one of my favorite libraries that I have ever been to, and I have been to a lot of libraries. And let me tell you the things about it that make it like probably my favorite library ever. Okay, so these are probably pretty just specific to me and or van lifers. But one of the things that I love about it is that the parking lot is right there. And so it's very easy to get all of my stuff into the thing. Not only that, but you could probably see that I've got a solar panel on the top there. No, I still haven't gotten them put permanently on there. I'm not good, but that's all right. I could be better. Someday I will be maybe. But for now, we just put them up there. And because it's such a safe place here, or it feels like it anyways, I just leave them on the top of my roof while I go in. And then it gets my sunning while I'm in there, and I don't have to be in the van in the sun, you know? So that's fantastic. I love that the bathroom is really close to where you can, have your stuff set up, so that I can just run to the bathroom really, really quickly. I know that's kind of a silly thing, but I have to run to the bathroom a lot, really, really quickly. And I don't want to have to like pack all my stuff up with me and bring it to the bathroom every time. I don't have to do that here because, again, I feel comfortable enough just leaving it at the table. And the potty is really, really close to where the stuff is. So that's excellent. Also, they call their bookstore the Friend Shop. I love that. Also, they have 3 cords or 3 plugins. The 3 plugins is important because I want to be able to plug in my power station. I don't bring in my big one. I'm too nervous to bring in my big one. That one just feels like, I don't know, like I'm going to get kicked out if I try to bring my bigger one in. So I just bring my smaller one in. I want to plug that in, and then I want to be able to plug in my power brick, and then I want to be able to plug in my computer. And a lot of places only give you 2 plugs, but here you get 3. I love that. I think they're open 6 days a week, but I don't use them all of those days. But that's another huge perk. There's plenty of sun in the parking lot if you get in the right spot. Nobody ever messes with you. Like, I've never had any of the clerks ever come over and like, say anything to me. I've actually never had that in any library, but I live in constant fear of it for some reason. But I don't worry about that here. I've never had, you don't have to like walk past the clerks or anything to get to where you're going. So it's not like you're in like, fear of that happening. Maybe that's just me. Maybe a lot of this is just me. Anyways, I love Anacortes. I'm gonna go put a video out. The seagulls have welcomed me back to the West Coast in their customary fashion. Thank you, seagulls. I really appreciate the love. We are going to Washington Park. I'm going to hit some of my favorite Anacortes places. Washington Park is probably my tip-top favorite place in Anacortes. So let's, you, me, and the seagull poop go see Washington Park. Oh, it's even better than I remembered. The last time we were at this park, we did the Washington Park Loop, but we drove it, if you remember. This time, we're gonna walk it. Let's go. Sometimes I think this channel is just me babbling and then sunlight through the leaves. I can't get enough of it. Y'all remember Panters Unite? The panting has begun. One of the really kind things they do here is show you how far you've come and how far you have to go. Oh, we're gonna do it, y'all. I could do it. It's a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't remember it having this much of an incline. But because it's paved, you don't have to like watch your feet or anything, so we got this. Another 1.5 miles shit. I mean, I am out of shape, but I'm not so out of shape I can't do that, right? We can do it. Let's go. Y'all might remember this lookout from when we drove it. Oh wait, what's that? Is that an osprey? Can you see it? I don't, hold on. Hold on, guys. Bird alert, sorry. What is that? What is that? Can you tell? I don't think it's a seagull, y'all. Oh, the sun is making it hard to track him. Oh, wow. I don't know what it was, but it was gorgeous. Anyways, so when I think about Anacortes, like when I was away, you know, and I would like remember Anacortes, invariably, is that the right word I want? Inevitably, whatever. I would always end up thinking about this spot right here. This is quintessential freaking Fidalgo Island, y'all. Oh, amazing. I think if I was still going to be doing an awful lot of traveling, I would start a whole new series called The Best Bench Seat in the United States. Or The Best Bench Seats, I guess, because there's certainly more than one. But I'm already voting for this being one of the very best bench seat views in the world, probably. In the whole world. I never get tired of watching boats go by either. Not even sure why. I mean, they're just like cars on the water, but still, it's like, ooh, a boat. Miss Carol Wilder, thank you so much for being an inspiration for the best beach seat view I may have ever had the privilege of taking in. Ooh, a boat. Okay, I have caught my breath and I am ready for the last, I think it's more than half of it to go, but I'm ready for it. Let's go. You know, some people will say, like nature stuff can heal mental illness stuff. And that's, you know, that's not true. It can't heal it. It can't. But it can make it a little more tolerable. Kind of like how a cold compress on your head when you have a fever feels so good. But it doesn't cure you. It doesn't take the fever away, but it just makes it a little easier to tolerate. And so I just, the whole point I'm telling you this is that maybe I kind of need y'all to, like, if I ever do this whole, I'm not going to do the hiking thing again. I do that a lot. I know I do that a lot. But every single time I ever rally myself to just do it, I never ever regret it. It always makes me feel a little bit better. It ain't going to cure nothing, but it always does make me feel a little bit better. So I'm putting this on video so that when I'm editing it, it'll get into my brain that hopefully the next time I'm like, nah, I ain't feeling like hiking. I'll be like, but look what I could walk through. And remember this feeling with the cool air and the bird sounds. And of course, the sun through the trees. It's always worth it, birdie. It is always worth it. Just put the damn cold compress on your head already. Sheesh. Okay, guys, who lives down here? What's their name? What's their favorite color? Who do they love? Who are they afraid of? Tell me in the comments. I was just thinking that if I actually made y'all stop and look every time I just stopped to look at the sun coming through the leaves, y'all would get so tired of it. My daughter used to get so irritated with me. I'd be like, come look at this flower. She'd be like, Mom, I've seen 1,000 flowers. And I'm like, but you haven't seen this flower. Come look at this flower. Or like, oh, babe, come look at the moon. And she'd be like, Mom, the moon's been around since I've been around. Like, the moon is older than you. Like, old news, Mom. And I'm like, no, but you haven't seen the moon at this phase on this day. Come look at the moon. Anyways, my point is that he's actually I might be a little obsessed. Like, it's every few steps I stop and I'm like, oh, wow, that particular leaf is especially glowy. I don't know if y'all heard something trekking through the woods just then, but I sure did. So we gonna make some noise. Hello, everybody. If you're a bear, I don't taste good. I actually probably taste really, really good. You know, the marbling of the meat and everything, but let's just not tell them that, okay? Shh. I'm super skinny, and you don't even know that I probably am tough. You know, I'm probably tough. And then I just remembered where I am, and almost certainly that was not a bear. It was probably a deer. I don't even think they got bears here. Not here, anyway. By the ocean, probably not. Anyway, whatever. We made some noise just in case. It's always better to be safe than sorry, I say. Look at the little nature diamonds. Can you see the sap sparkling? Oh, I hope it comes across in video. Very cool. All right, let's go check out this bench view. It's a good one. It's not quite that one up there, but it is still a good one. Sometimes the view behind the bench is just as pretty. Maybe not as dramatic, but just as pretty. If there was a bench here, this might be in the running for one of the best bench views. No bench, but still great view. I swear to goodness, I just saw a shiny back come out of the water. But it could have been in my head because I'm trying so hard to find something in the water. Oh, no, wait, do you see it? Do you see it? What is that? Did you see that? What is it? It's small, so it's not the magical orca, but that is okay because really, any marine mammal makes me happy. I don't even know if it needs to be a mammal. Just an ocean friend. What is it? What is it? Can you see it? I can't see it because my stupid eyeballs. I need glasses so bad, y'all. Because it's got a shiny back, so I don't think it's a duck. You know, one of them diving ducks. I get tricked by the diving ducks a lot, y'all. I do, because, you know, everything's kind of blurry, you know, for me. If it's far away, I just don't have glasses to see far away. So I get tricked by the ducks a lot because, you know, they go under and then they come up. And anyway, the point is, this one has a shiny back, so I am pretty... what is it? It's killing me. I need to know. I've also seen buttloads and buttloads of dragonflies. Can you see? Look at them. I see so many of them here. And dragonflies are like, they're like the thing that I've collected for the longest. I had to get rid of most of them when I moved into the van, but I had a big collection of dragonfly stuff. And my mom would always get me dragonfly stuff everywhere she went. She was also a big traveler. She lived in her RV for the last... maybe 2 decades of her life? Nah, probably at least the last decade. Anyways, the point is that she would always get me dragonflies things. So I always think of my mom every time I see a dragonfly. And I always feel a little bit, you know, maybe stupidly, but a little bit like, you know, it's her saying you're going the right way. As I say it out loud, I know it sounds so stupid, but I'm still going to feel it every time I see a dragon. Because when I was deciding whether or not I wanted to come here, in fact, I was sitting in I think a Walmart parking lot or something in Maine, and I was like, I'd been thinking about it for days and days, and I'd been like, you know, I don't want to, you know, I was going back and forth. Then I put the video out to you guys saying, I think, what do I do? I want to go, but I also don't want to go. What do I do? Give me permission to be comfortable, please. And you did. And as soon as you guys did, I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And right then a dragonfly went in front of me, and I hadn't seen one in a really long time. So I know it's kind of silly, but you know, maybe it's true. Hold on, something shiny in the water again. It's blurry and shiny, and I am going to just choose to believe that it is a porpoise, and that they love me, and that we're friends now because I saw it. So we're friends now. Sometimes you can just choose to believe something and it feels good. So if you guys are going to do this loop, I recommend doing it counterclockwise, because then you're going against traffic, and that way you can see the traffic when it's coming and get out of the way. But also because like the first half is just like woods, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But when you get to like the, you know, the end and you're kind of tired, then you get to the ocean part. So like your reward, your payoff, you know, is the ocean. So if you guys do it, it's Washington Park Loop in Anacortes. Washington Park Loop in Washington Park. Okay, you know what I meant. That yellow loop is what we just did. And we're almost done. I guess we actually probably are done. There's the stop sign that tells you if you are an RV, you better move your butt over there because your butt is too big for this road. One of the great things about this park is that they have coin showers. And so now I'm gonna go wash the walk off of me. Not the memory of the walk, just the stink of it. Ta-da! Water! Hi! Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. Yes, this entire thing is my no-no square. It feels good. Yeah. Feels good. Hello, little baby. This is probably a good time to close the video out. Thank you so much for coming all the way across the country with me and then spending our first little bit in Anacortes. And by the way, I'm really sorry. I'm pretty sure I've been saying the name of this gorgeous, lovely little town wrong this whole time. I've been calling it Anacortes, but I'm laughing at myself because I've had to like repeat myself 15 times now because I keep stumbling over my words. I heard a local say the name of the city recently, I think, and I think it's Anacortes instead of Anacortes. So I really am sorry that I've been saying it wrong this whole dang time. That really sucks. I'm really sorry that I'm laughing because I just can't seem to talk right now. Anyway, I guess. I love you. Maybe I should just say I love you. Signing off from Anacortes. You have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.